Do you want to build a snowman? I'm making Olaf today, guys. Come here, show off. Come on, look who's coming. This is my Olaf. He been with me for 5 years. Not me, Elsa, actually. He was coming with every party with Elsa for 5 years. But now it's time to go. You know why? Because he's getting old and tired, and he's seen a bit too much to these 5 years. So basically, I have update a little bit. Sorry, Olaf, but you are a bit too tall for me and a bit broken. I'm sorry. You are the best. You best. But I won't throw you out. I'm gonna still have it. I don't know why, but I'm gonna have it. So if you turn around now, I'll show what happened to him. Okay, 5 years. That's what you get. He's kind of suffered head injuries and mouth injuries, and he's very wiggly. So, and he's kind of too big for the car, so he got clothes on his sticks a lot of times. So yeah, I'm making a new one. So bye.
So I'm using a poster foam board, and I would suggest you not to lean on it because it's very foamy and leaves the marks. So I'm basically drawing these invisible shapes, which is Olaf. You can draw from your head or you just copy from anywhere, your phone or internet. So it looks like that, all pencil, and you can see the marks were leaned. And you can use baby wipes. Actually, it's very good trick to wipe the pencil instead using rubber. So you just wipe wrong parts, and then there's a one outline, 1 inch, tracing all around Olaf's body, and we're gonna keep the outline all around. Now I'm using knife to cut it. You can use cutting knife or you can use very sharp kitchen knife. As you can see, I'm using kitchen knife. I'm checking did I cut the floors through or not, and then what happened? I had to sharpen the knife every few minutes. I just want to show you how I'm sharpening. So I've done that a few times. Now I'm pushing out the shape, and then whatever left over should be enough for his head. Trace around up to his shoulders and cut again. Now I'm using silicone glue to stick it on, and I never used this glue before, and I found it very satisfying to throw. Look at this. Meow. And I got a bit into this and I added way too much glue. Now you turn it around and stick it on the head like this, and then press it, and then make sure it's all in places. You have to put something heavy on it, like I done few boxes, and leave it to dry. And then you can go and do some puzzles in like I did. Just enjoy. It took me forever, but yeah, I done it piece by piece. Look at that. Now it's time to take it. So lift all the boxes, and now look at my face. Look at my face. Look at my face. This is when the magic happened. Yep, I put way too much glue. Yeah, I was a bit in shock, but I always figure out what to do next. So I was thinking for a few minutes, and then I start looking at this gooey white see-through glue, which I pulled out. It looked like all of brain is coming out, like ew. But then I start enjoying pulling this brain on it. Just look at that. It's just something like icicles, but sticky, slimy. Wow, that was really cool. So yeah, now I should have stopped. Yeah, I did stop. So it was time to clean the floors because yeah, that was bad. Yeah, but it came out. They came out. So now it's time to paint. So I'm using blue, which never opened before, then PVA, and then white paint. So I'm shaking it all out and mixing all the colors together. First blue, then glue, and then white paint. Mix it very, very well together. Mix, 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 mix. And then it's time to paint. Make sure you paint by the lines, like I did, body, because you kind of shape it all by painting. See, I done first body, and then little by little, and I left legs like this. And I done only one layer for this. You didn't need more, because it's very nice and light blue. There you go. And then I done his face very carefully. Just taking my time. Beautiful. And yeah, eating. Don't forget to eat. Keep your energy up. There you go. I'm doing very well. Now, I'm still painting. Now I'm using a orange, brown and black paint. And I'm gonna do his nose first. And as you see, I clipped his head because it was a bit popping out. And then I got distracted by my daughter playing Fortnite. Look at her, so cute. Isn't she cute? Look at her. Her, my little one. Look at her. She's so good. Look at her. Ah, she's amazing. Very, very good. Now, back to Olaf. So I done second layer on his nose. It looked much better when you do. I done second layer. Then I'm still doing nose. Then I done his eyebrows, brown, sticks on his head, hands, and then I used the black one at the very end. I done 2 layers of his buttons and then his eyes. Then I left it to dry and went back to the puzzle, which I was nearly done. Now, it's all dry and it was time to cut his mouth out. There you go, mouth is out. All good. Now it's time to shade it. So I'm using oil pastels. They are really, really good. But if you don't have, you can use crayons. So I'm doing like sides in a bit dark blue. Isn't it amazing? It's just like really, really soft crayon. All the shading. It gives like depth and it looks so nice. Then at the end, I'm using black permanent marker. And I'm outlining all. I started from his mouth. And I went all around. And I left little white outline in his mouth too. Because it looks a bit nice, it stands out. So just like this, I done his nose. And if you see where there was the clips holding his head together, I left marks. But hopefully it'll go away. Now it's time for glitter. So I used the glitter and glue stick. And where is the darker shade of the blue, I put the glitter. And it made such a big difference. Look at that sparkles. Aww. So I'm nearly done. I was like, that's my favorite part actually, to do glitter. Now look at the Olaf. Isn't he beautiful? Aww.
And this is my new one I made, which is much stronger, much smaller. And I think he's more happier. Well, it's kind of like the twinsy. So comparing that and that. So what I'm gonna use that Olaf for. Most of the times kids love taking pictures with this Olaf, putting a face in it, doing a hug, cold hugs, and I'm using it for the games. That's the main thing I bring with me. So I have like a stand made from the same foam board material, and I have 1 square and 2 like this one around the edge. So I'll show you quickly how I assembled it. I do that at the party quickly, like this. You attach them together. So it's like that. So it's the stand. And then I stick all of legs in here. So it's gonna stand like this, nice and sturdy. And then I give to the kids either these balls, light and plasticky, yeah, what's the name of them? Bulky balls, or either these one, nice and fluffy snow balls. So the kids are standing in a queue and Olaf has his mouth open and they try to throw in, defeat Olaf. There you go.
I can't believe I finished the puzzle all by myself. I didn't have any help of my kids. No, I didn't. I just finished. Look at that. Yay! Thank you for watching. Bye.